and welcome to another episode of the Mr. Phil Show. Here we are another night to put together another great performance for you tonight. This is going to be going out to, well, everyone that gets us. You get us, you'll know it. We've also got Frontier now, Frontier Cable, and that's going out live. So what you see is what you get. It's always that way anyway, because we don't change anything when we send it to Brooklyn and Manhattan, and they see exactly the same mistakes that everybody else does when they see it live. And tonight I'd like to bring out our host, the hostess, twista mostess. He's not a hostess. My best friend and everyone else's, Mr. Phil. How are you today?
All righty. Good evening, everybody out there.
Good.
Or good morning if you're watching in Manhattan. Or
Right.
good afternoon if you're watching in Brooklyn.
Good day.
Good day, everybody.
Good day. That's what we want to say.
Yeah. You know, but I want to start off. We're right in the middle, the end of January.
Yeah.
So, we're in between October and April. So you know what that means, folks. We're in the halfway point between our telethons.
That's right. We'll be planning that much sooner than you think.
Yes.
Or I'll be planning it much sooner
Yes.
than you think.
We'll be setting a date pretty soon for our next telethon.
Uh-huh.
And this time, we're going to try to do it on a Sunday.
Yeah, see if it makes a bit of a difference.
Yes, we're going to
Give
try.
more people an opportunity.
Yes. So we're going to try to do it on a Sunday. But in the meantime, it doesn't mean that you need to wait to then to make a donation.
That's right.
You could do it anytime.
Yes, and the information is always at the tail end of the opening credits and at the tail end of the closing credits, so that you have the address to send any donations, any thoughts, or,
Right. So it would be a great thing if you could, start it now. Help us start it now,
That's true.
because we're soon going to be setting a date, and of course we'll let everybody know as soon as we do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we want to make it a very good telethon this time.
That's right.
We're going to give you the best of entertainment, because this one in April is our baby.
Yeah, that's our big one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it belongs to us. It's our baby, and we got to put it together. And we promise you, we're gonna put the best of talent together.
You're going to see hopefully a lot of the same people that we've featured on our show. We're going to also get some other people from the community who have music that they want to do, terrific singers. We may have a comedian or two. We just have people to do all kinds of things.
Right. We're gonna go continuous.
Yes.
We're gonna go continuous with it,
Yes.
and use, we're gonna use people for our shows,
Mm-hmm.
or from any of the other shows.
We're hoping that they're all going to stop by and have a word to say.
Right.
Support the station. That's right.
Yeah, and you'll also have the chance that day to come down and see the show live.
It's true.
So-
That's true. We want a live studio audience, and we have enough room, so don't think that we don't. You want to get a busload of people together from the city and say, okay, I know that's the day they're doing it. Let's go down there. Hey,
Right.
give the bus driver, Google the directions. Come on down.
Right.
We'll set up chairs.
Yes, and this time what we want to do, we really want to get our other stations to come up here and support us, and
Yeah.
watch the show and give a donation, and make it available for everybody, because everybody that we're speaking to out there is getting the same show as our home base in Port Jervis.
Right. Yeah. Like I said in the very beginning, anybody that's seeing us live, the people that get it after it's not live anymore and it gets sent down to New York City, they're still seeing it live as it happened, just not live as it's happening.
Right. It's
So
right.
it's still the same show.
Right. I mean, we only started.
Flubs and everything else.
We only started doing live again 2 years ago when Mary came on, because
Yeah.
we weren't doing live shows, with our former co-host,
Right.
because of her work and working for a doctor's office and her emergencies that she would have.
Yeah.
A lot of times she couldn't get here by 8 o'clock on a Friday night, so we used to have to do delayed live, which meant we had to show it the following week and show tonight. We would have been showing last week's show. So
Right.
we did that, during the 7 years or so that we had our former co-host. But now that we're live again, you may get getting us live in our Access 23 viewing area,
Right.
but all these other
Well,
areas.
the places that get us on Friday nights while we're actually taping this, that would be Port Jervis, and is that Matamoros as well, and parts of Milford?
It's
or-
just New York State. They have another network.
Because I know that there's also, like Middletown gets it, but they get it a week or so after.
Middletown gets it now.
Right.
What we do now, you could tell your friends that the Hudson Valley of Spectrum is going to get it in 8 days. They're going to get it a week from tomorrow.
Right, so if you
And-
see it and you like it.
You're going to see it much sooner.
But what are the home areas that it goes out to right now? Right now, who's watching us?
Okay.
Who's tuning in?
We have Port Jervis up to out to Greenville,
Okay.
out to Cuddybackville, and up to about Barryville or so.
Okay, I'm not sure where that is. I'm not from
And
Orange
then
County originally.
the new
so-
network we took over.
Okay. So hello to everybody there, and it's been a nice day today. So I don't know what it's going to be like with the people that get it later on.
Right.
But we've had a nice day here today.
Yes. Right. But then we added on the new station that we just took over,
Right. As mentioned, we got Frontier.
Frontier.
Yes.
So if you got in Frontier, you're seeing us live also. So welcome.
That's right.
And for those of you in Frontier who don't know what the telethon is, it's the same thing that you used to get from the major networks when they used to throw a telethon in there for a cause.
That's right.
So we're doing exactly the same thing, bringing on entertainment, and folks are calling in, and that's exactly what we're going to ask you to do.
And people might ask, well, okay, so then what are you supporting? What is the telethon for? The telethon is actually for us. It's for the station because we are not-for-profit. We're all volunteer. Everyone here is volunteer. Mr. Phil and myself, my husband Ken in the back, the producer. Everyone volunteers their time. Any one of the cameras and monitors and anything that you see on our set has all been donated. We don't have a budget very much per se, and that's when we get to up our budget and maybe buy some new much needed things or have things repaired. So I know I get asked all the time, what is, why are you doing a telethon? What is it for? And it's for us, so we can bring you better programming and better quality programming.
Right.
We want to be up there with PBS stations, and gee, we should be able to do that.
Right.
And if anyone works at a TV station and they're going to be getting rid of equipment, please contact us. If it's still good, we would love to, even if it's a little older. Too old for you, it's not going to be too old for us.
Right.
We'll use it.
We're making out with what we have now. And
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
in getting through to all these other stations.
Yeah.
You know, and one thing that's an interesting story that I want to bring to you tonight, those of you probably wonder, you know, how we got this show, okay? The Mr. Phil Show has always been around since 1996, okay? And Keeping Country Strong has been around since 6 years before that. In fact,
In 1990.
yeah, so Carl's going to be doing he says his 28th anniversary
That's
show.
right. That's Carl Richards. His show is called Keeping Country Strong.
And we want to wish him congratulations
Yes.
and
Well done.
well done,
job.
much success, and you know, you've done a wonderful job.
That's right. And it's helped. That show has basically become the background for your show. It was this. Yours was more or less what people would call a spin-off,
Yes, it was a spinoff.
because you were on Carl's show as a guest,
Yes.
right? And then people decided, hey, let's give Mr. Phil his own show.
Yes. Do you know? I think they knew that from day one, because
They may have.
I thought it would be a one-time appearance on TV, and that would be it. I'd never see it again. But then when he said to me at the end of the show, "Can you come back in 2 weeks?"
Yeah, you like that.
You know, and then he just kept bringing me back. When it was my 4th show, he calls me up about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He says, "We got a major problem. The band that was supposed to play along with your entertainment, I was going to be the side that night, canceled on me." So he says, "This is what I want you to do. Gather up a bunch of songs. You're doing the whole show. If you want to bring a guest with you,
Right.
you're going to bring a guest with you." He says, "Not only are you going to do the whole show, but," he says, "I'm just going to introduce it with the name of the show, and you're taking it from there." In other words, he says, if they see me 5 minutes, that's going to be a long time. He says, "It's
Thus
all
the Mr. Phil show was born.
more." Yeah, I didn't go on for 2 years, but
Great.
he more or less threw it.
That was the seed.
Yeah, he threw it at me that night and
Yeah,
said,
he sure did.
"Here, it's all you." And, you know, I often wonder, did he ever have a band in the first place, or was this a plan to see if I
Oh,
could
yeah, okay.
organize real quick?
That's true. You never know.
Right. So I brought my mentor on, this woman, Marge, a wonderful woman who taught me the business of karaoke and taught me everything. And it is so funny that 2 years before, she took me under her wing and taught me everything.
Right.
And I used to pick her up, take her to all the places and all that. And she was known as the queen of karaoke. And
Right.
unfortunately, she passed away. And you have more or less taken over her spot. And
Okay.
so here it is. I have her on the show that night, and Carl says, "You're doing the interviews too."
Wow.
He had me doing the main interviews of her. He might have added in, made the intros, but he had me
Sure.
sitting over there doing it
Wow.
of her. And here she's the one who started me out, and I've given her the interview.
But you know what? That's good, because you may have gotten stuff out of her that you may not have thought to ask her beforehand.
Right,
So it's stuff that you were learning and the viewers were learning at the same time.
right,
That's great. That works. Always works.
right. So we were, we were a karaoke show. When I
right.
got started, and we were just local here, and we were not exactly local. That time we were called Access 8. We actually had broadcasting over the state line in parts of New Jersey and over the other state line in Pennsylvania.
Okay, so they all went
Until-
out live.
And yeah, other companies took it over, and we just went really local. But back then, we used to get 3 states.
Wow.
So it wasn't so local then.
No. And we're getting back to having such a large area and such a large viewing area. And then with YouTube now,
Yes.
if we had YouTube back then, I'm sure that the shows would have been seen on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And, then there was another show in Poughkeepsie that used to do what we do
Okay.
on a smaller basis. They used to bring on acoustic singers. There used to be a half-hour show with one host,
Right.
a one-on-one, just one, and that person would play, and then they would interview exactly the way we did.
That's great.
Then when that show went off the air, that's when these two shows were offered the opportunity to more or less take it over, and we took it over on a much bigger basis then.
Wow. Well, that's good because it definitely has grown. I mean, if you look at our charts every year, there's always shown a steady growth.
Right,
And I know in the past 2 years that I've been here, we've shown steady growth.
right,
Even just to the areas that we've been accepted in now, the different cable systems that are running our show. We just have to send it to them, and they're running it. And we hope that everybody that likes it will tell their friends across the country to tune in on YouTube, and then it's unstoppable.
right.
And all of our people that we bring in here, new and upcoming artists, some artists that have been out there for a long time, they just play local gigs, and it gives them a chance to be on TV. And I think
Right.
that we're getting people out there. We're getting their faces out there.
Tom Destry from Destry Records, he came on to one of my major anniversary shows here, and he sat here with Lori, and he said to her, looking around, he says, at one time, Mr. Phil used to say to somebody, could you be on my show? He says, now I had to say to him, when are you available for an opening for me?
Right. That's nice.
And that was all the way back in 2012.
That's right.
Right.
And so far this year, as of now,
Right.
we are booked straight through till April.
Yes, we are.
So after April, if anybody's looking to come on the show, if you've got, some kind of a musical talent or any kind of a talent that's original, and you want people to see it, just send us a little snippet of it or something, either to Mr. Phil's Facebook page or
Right.
or you could send it to my email, which is on the end of the credits as well, and we'll look at it. You never know. We may be calling you, and we also go out and we do a lot of scouting out there. Open mics and street fairs and all of that kind of thing. It's where we get a lot of our guests from. And they're always usually more than happy to be able to come out here and actually do a TV show.
Right. And we're doing a lot of fundraisers also now.
Yes, we do a lot of fundraisers, so look on your fundraiser and look on the bill of who's going to be on there. You might see us.
Right.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay, I guess.
I think we were gonna do things a little different today. We were gonna have you sing a song,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna sing a song.
Okay.
And we don't normally do that,
Right.
so we're gonna do that tonight for people. And then we have a wonderful guest who's been here before, and he's returning to us. He's gonna play us some music after we have a nice long chat. Well, not too long because we don't want to bore people. But he's not boring. We just might be. So anyway, what song are you going to sing?
I'm going to get there. I'm going to do I Had a Dream.
Okay, so once you get yourself set up, we'll let you do I Had a Dream.
Okay. Okay, folks. Uh, this is the main song on my CD. And this song was written by Carl Richards for American Idol for their grand finale song. But it was given to me instead because it was written about me. I had a dream, my dreams have come true. I had a dream, and I'd like to thank you. I sing from my heart. You know that it's true. I had a dream. Now I stand in front of you. I chased the rainbow. I found my pot of gold. I grabbed for the brass ring. Now here it is I hold. I had a dream. My dreams have come true. I worked so hard to get it to you. I had a dream. My dreams have come true. I had a dream, and I'd like to thank you. I chased the rainbow. I found my pot of gold. I grabbed for the brass ring. Now here it is I hold. I had a dream. My dreams have come true. I had a dream. Now I stand in front of you. I had a dream. My dreams have come true. I had a dream, and I'd like to thank you. Thank you.
Very nice, Phil. Very nice. I think I'm going to get up and do a song myself. We want to keep it. This is going to be a jam-packed, music-filled show. Okay? So I'm going to get up and I'm going to do my thing, and then I have something else I'll announce when I'm done.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit of camera adjustment. I'm a little bit shorter than Phil is, so we have to make sure we have the camera just adjusted the right way. Some of you might recognize this song. If you do, and you're sitting home and you want to sing along to it, it's a beautiful song. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore. Oh, why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no, I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said Thank you. Now I would like to let you know we last week we started a segment from a friend of ours who did a number of segments, and we're going to be showing them 5-minute segments every week. It's Gargamelli, I believe is how they Gargarelli. We're going to have him on a future show, and we will absolutely get the right pronunciation. So we're going to put that on right now, and then we're going to get to our terrific guest, Mr. Ed Packer.
It'll hurt your belly. Here's a few minutes with Gargarelli.
Welcome to A Few Minutes with Gargarelli.
You know, Vin, a lot of people have been writing in and they want to know how we came up with the name Gargarelli.
Uh-huh.
My last name is Focarelli.
I knew that. And my last name is Gargiulo.
I knew that.
So we took the Garge from Gargiulo,
And the Arelli from Focarelli.
and we came up with Gargarelli.
Well, it's better than Focajulo.
Enjoy the show.
Fuzzy little ducks. Fuzzy little ducks. Wow. Fuzzy little ducks. I like 'em broiled, barbecued and boiled. I like them when they're really, really spoiled. Fuzzy little ducks. Fuzzy
say that was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
I look forward to more of those. We're going to be having them in the beginning of each of our shows.
Right.
Before we put our actual star on. So now tonight, I'd like to introduce everyone to Mr. Ed Packer. Hi, Ed. How you doing
Okay.
tonight?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Ed
With
was
his
with
mic close to your mouth.
Okay,
Ed was with us in November 2016.
right,
Wow.
Right. So it's been a while,
yes.
but welcome back.
Thanks for
it's
having
really
me
nice
back.
to have you back, and we look forward to listening to your music when we put you up there.
Thanks.
When we let you get off the couch, that is.
Okay.
And since you've been here, we've gone through 2 Thanksgivings, we've gone through 2 Christmases, and 2 New Years.
Right,
Yes.
Yeah, that's not quite. No, it was November of 2016. It was really a little over a year ago.
yeah.
Yeah, so not
November,
two.
so-
Yeah. Well, at least one. At least one. But it's okay. Another year older, another year wiser. And
Hopefully.
So what kind of things have you been up to, Ed?
Basically the same thing I was doing the last time I was here. I'd been playing a lot of music. I had a really busy year in 2017.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so, and
What kind of, were you playing regular gigs, fairs, or what kind of things were you?
actually it was a mix of regular gigs and open mic nights.
Okay.
Excuse me, I started running 2 open mic nights last year.
Oh, you're running too.
Yes, so
Very nice.
that's been a lot
Where
of it.
where would they be? You can plug those.
One is at O'Malley's in Nyack
Right.
on the Monday nights, and the other is at Fink's Barbecue in Suffern on Thursday nights.
All right. So
Oh.
they can just go in and put that
Yep.
in the computer, and it'll come up and
Yes,
find out
yep.
All
You
right.
can look on Facebook or,
and get
yeah.
directions and.
There are a number of websites also that feature local open mic nights. I know there's one called New Jersey Open Mics that we're listed on. and,
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah, so you can find us, or you can always look for me on Facebook.
that's true. Yes, and
I
again.
can direct you.
Yeah, it's at the end of our credits again. Like I said,
We
all
do-
the information is going to be there. So, what kind of things do you have coming up?
Well, actually, next weekend I have, I'll be at Craft 47 right down here in Goshen on Friday night, February 2nd, at 7 o'clock. And then on Saturday, I'll be at Bourbon Street in Monroe
Oh,
also at 7 o'clock.
okay.
So-
Do you play by yourself? Do you have?
Yes,
Okay.
I do, yeah.
Great.
Occasionally, I play with other musicians, but mostly
Uh-huh.
solo. I use a drum machine now, so.
When I
Oh.
met you in Sugarloaf, were you playing by yourself?
I was, but that other band was setting up behind me. I don't know if you remember, and once they got set up, they
Yes.
started playing behind me a couple of songs, and that was
They-
a lot of
they
fun. They were
did.
great.
Yeah.
They sounded great.
Yeah, I recall that.
Yeah.
Remember that.
I really enjoy playing with the band. It's just that as time goes by, people, through attrition,
Yeah.
people have other activities or they lose interest and they just don't want to do it anymore. And
Yeah.
I ended up solo after all these years.
It's
I'd
easier
rather-
to book one person, I think, than it is
Yeah.
for you to try to get everybody together.
Well, that's true. I mean, scheduling is definitely much easier when
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
just me to
tonight-
think about.
Tonight's a vacation for us, like with you here. I mean, it's so easy with the way you play acoustic. We just had to give you
It's
2
true.
mics, I mean, and
Yeah.
I mean, this is easy tonight compared to, we have bands here.
Yeah.
So what we try to do, and you folks out there should know this too, we try to have, so to keep it separate shows, we try to keep the bands with Carl Richards on Keeping Country Strong, and we try to take the individual singers or the groups of maybe 2, the most 3 on our show, because we don't have the staff like he has over
Right.
there to set up and all the people. So that's the way we try to do it, as well as, like I say, keeping it as a separate show, so it wouldn't look like they're saying the same thing Thursday and Friday.
That's true. That's true. We keep ours a little bit more personal, and we get to talk to you a little bit more, which is nice. So, what kind of stuff did you do over the summer? Just besides your gigs, did you do anything other than music? over the summer?
Well, yeah, we spend time at the Jersey Shore with our families. And
Oh, that's nice.
with the dog and,
Yeah.
a lot of outdoor stuff. I do a lot of hiking
Do you?
Right.
year round, yeah.
Okay, all right. What about in weather like this?
Oh, yeah.
It's been
I have an
pretty
Australian
cold.
Shepherd, so he doesn't.
Oh, he's
impervious
He's
to
got that
the
coat.
elements. Yeah, he loves
Mary,
the cold.
you never really spent much time at the beach or doing any of that, did
oh
you?
no, I did when I was
You did?
younger. Oh yes, I did. Yeah. Oh yeah, my husband and I used to go on some really long hikes.
Oh.
Yes, miles long hikes. Yes. And we've gone to the beach. As a matter of fact, we got engaged at the beach, so he can't say
really?
we haven't,
Really?
we haven't been to the beach.
My
yes.
wife and I got engaged at the beach also.
Really?
Yeah,
Isn't that
in
interesting?
Cape Cod.
Oh, in Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Okay, we were more local. We were in Fawnstock Park.
Oh, okay.
And we had been going together for 4 years,
Wow.
and decided, okay, this is the day. So we decided to get married. We decided also to get married exactly 1 year to the day because we got engaged on a Saturday, so we got married on a Sunday, the same exact day.
Wow. Great.
Just a little
It's a short
history.
engagement.
Yes.
Childhood sweetheart.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So did you get married in Cape Cod?
No, we didn't.
Ah,
We got married in
okay.
Spring Lake, New Jersey.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how many years have you been married?
It'll be 20 years this May 16th.
20
Wow.
years.
Yep.
Very good. That's quite a milestone anymore these
Mary.
days.
Yeah.
Her name is Mary also?
Yes.
Well, hello, Mary. I'm from another Mary.
I can't believe you could be 32 years.
Yeah, we're hitting 32 years.
Wow,
Well,
that's
no, we're
great.
going to hit 33 years this year.
33 this
It'll
year?
be 33 this year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, in July. But my husband and I were together since high school.
Oh, wow.
And we've known each other since we were 5 years old.
Oh, that's
so.
great.
Childhood
You know.
sweethearts.
Yeah. That's unusual these days.
It really is.
Yeah.
But 20 years to be married is no small thing either
No.
anymore. I hear so many people, oh, I was married for a long time. How long? I was married for 10 years. And that's a long time? I mean, it's funny. You don't usually hear that too much.
Right.
So, now what are some of the up and coming things that you've got coming up?
Well, like I mentioned, next week I have Craft 47
You do,
on
yeah.
Friday and Bourbon Street on Saturday. The open mics, we have the open mic Monday night
that's
at O'Malley's
continual.
in Nyack. Yes, it's the Nyack is, we're on winter hours right now. So
Okay.
we're doing the last Monday of the month, January and February, and then in March, we're gonna start on every Monday.
Every Monday.
But Finks and Suffern is every Thursday.
Okay.
And we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary, actually. March 1st will be a year that we've been doing that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my husband and I should try to come down and.
I wish you would, that would be
and-
great.
and
Yeah,
try
I'd love
would-
it.
That'd be great.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
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 We could be on your shows, you were on ours. and,
Yeah, right.
You
A little reciprocity there.
Right, there you go. Go ahead, say that 3 times fast.
Reciprocity.
Oh, my goodness. So, do you have any projects that you're looking toward trying to book in the future? Is there anything that you're trying to get yourself into that you haven't quite reached yet?
My immediate plans are to do more writing. I still find it's a very
Writing.
laborious task for me.
Yeah, it is.
Excuse me. And just, I'm at this time of year, I'm just trying to fill up my calendar for the rest of the year, basically.
Well, yeah,
So,
yeah. This is a good time of the
knocking
year
on
to
doors
start.
and
So
trying to
you're
drum
from
up business.
you're from Suffern?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. And Suffern was quite a big spot last year because the winner of America's Got Talent,
Well, that's right,
The little
Grace.
girl, Grace was there.
Grace,
yes.
she was in Suffern,
Yeah.
and I came down to see her that
Oh,
time.
yeah?
When I parked my car in the lot in Suffern, over by Orange Avenue,
Yeah.
by the bus stop there, cameras got me when I got out of all the TV cameras
No
got
kidding.
me.
Oh, boy. Well, how do you feel about singing some of your originals for us
Sure,
tonight?
I'd love to.
Okay.
And, I'm looking forward to it because you did such a great
Thanks.
great job last time, and
Well, thank
I
you.
know we're going to enjoy it again.
I hope so.
So why don't you go ahead over and get
Okay.
yourself set up?
Okay.
And,
It's all yours.
next year we're going to try to have Ed back again. We're going to see if we can make a recurring role out of this. I think we probably can. I don't think it'll take too much arm twisting.
Right.
He says, I don't think so. But that's okay. That's what we like. We like people to come back because I like everybody to see the growth that people
Yeah,
have
right.
made
That's right.
in,
That's
in a
right.
year's time.
That's right.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're going to head over to Ed.
It's all yours.
Hi there. I actually played this song last year when I was here. And it's about an experience I had when I was 13. I think from the lyrics of the song, I'd be able to tell what it's about. Friday night, late November, water in the drain. Canvas bag beneath my arm, filled with shock and pain. Up ahead, I see a flag, half-staff in the rain. 55 years later, that image still here in my brain. Most folks in the neighborhood, they already know. Seen it on the TV, heard it on the radio. But I've got it all right here in black and white. I'm bringing it all back home tonight. Leave it in the mailbox, slide it through the mail slot, stick it in the storm door, put it on the front porch. It's bad news out of Dallas, I am the paper boy. I bring the bad news right to your door. They used to shoot the messenger, they don't do that anymore. In the houses I walk by, everybody's warm and dry. Even the boys are all inside. They won't break my stride tonight. Walking through these rainy streets, water's getting to my feet. But I've got a job to do. I'm the quintessential bearer of bad news. It hurts me to do this, but I'm the paper boy. I bring that heartbreak right to your door. A young boy had a hero, but he's not here anymore. He's not here anymore. So ends another year. Move along and shed a tear. Hello, Liverpool. Farewell to the new frontier. Thank you. That song, you might have been able to tell from the lyrics, was written about the assassination of President Kennedy back in 1963. And I was a paper boy at the time. Kennedy was probably one of my favorite heroes who wasn't either a musician, like one of the Ventures, or involved with hot rods, like Mickey Thompson or Craig Breedlove. A couple of references for you car guys out there. But Kennedy was a hero of mine, so that when he was assassinated, it was really, I took it kind of personally, heard about it in school on Friday afternoon, sent us home early. And it seemed extra hurtful to have to deliver the papers that night with that headline saying that President Kennedy had been assassinated. And the part about the flag in the rain is true. As I was doing my rounds, I noticed in front of one of the houses they had a flag at half staff, and it was pouring rain, and it just seemed like one of the saddest sights I'd ever seen at the time in my young life. And obviously, it stuck with me all these years, so I was finally able to put it into a song. I often forget to retune after doing that, so I want to make sure to do it now. Okay. Why do you want to break my heart? Hey, Mary, why do you say that we must part? I know you think that I'm not trying. I think you're wrong, but still I'm crying. Hey, Mary, why do you want to break my heart? Hey, Mary, winter will be coming soon. Shadows are moving across my room. Everybody's doing Christmas shopping. I'm sitting here with an empty stocking. Hey, Mary, winter will be coming soon. Left in late September. I miss you, but not your temper. your true vocation. Hey, Mary, I'm gonna have an operation. Maybe if I go under the knife, you'll come to your senses and back in my life again. Hey, Mary, come back in my life again. I'm all alone and it makes no sense. I miss you, but not the violence. Hey, Mary, won't you come back in my life again? Thank you. That song was about a breakup. Hopefully she'll find it funny. Sky shining silver and gray. Ain't seen the sunshine in days. Souvenirs gone in a flash. Some things are worth more than cash. Memories can linger untouched by a finger, but things just end up in the trash. Things I need I can hold in my hands. Life has a way of derailing all our plans. But you can't hold on to the past. It slips through our fingers so fast. Make this moment last, 'cause you can't hold on to the past.
Tonight and gracing us with the music that you've written. I hope your wife does take that as a as a joke.
Thanks for having me.
We would like to have you sing us out, if that would
Sure.
that would be
play
good.
us out
You'll
until
play
you-
us out, and we just want to sign off
Yes, and say we'll see you all next week.
next week.
Same time, same stations.
Stations, yes.
Depending on where you are.
With a whole new set of talent, and you're going to love them just as much.
Different next, yeah.
And we'll be having Ed back soon. Thank you
you.
very much.
Okay. This song sort of popped out of my head one day, and I said, I can't use this song because it sounds too much like Heart and Soul, you know, the song that kids play on the piano. But then one day I heard a song that was really heart and soul. It was the entire song. It wasn't just the chord progression. It was the chords, the melody, everything, just different lyrics. So I thought, well, if they can steal the entire song, I can at least steal the chord progression. So that's where this song came from. I can see there's something special about you and me. Oh, what a lovely couple we could be if you would fall for me. I can see the way that other people look at you. I know they feel exactly like I do. You're just too good to be true. I know that you can be flirtatious. I've seen you with the other guys. To me, you've been far from gracious. You see me and you walk on by. Oh, take a chance, and you may find you're in a sweet romance. There couldn't be a nicer circumstance if you would fall for me. I know that you can be coquettish. I've seen you with the other boys. You've become my favorite fetish, but you treat me like a little toy. Oh, we should flee, pack up and move down to a warmer clime. I'm sure that we could have an awesome time. In fact, I think that it would be sublime if you would fall for me. If you would fall for me. If you would fall